Good morning, and welcome to In the Mornings with Eddie and Vinny, where we have two rideshare drivers out of work every other rideshare into day trading and some news. Kind of. Okay, there's going to be some triggering. No, there's not going to be no triggering moments today. I couldn't find anything triggering enough for Mr. Vinny so he could do the lobster. But today,
I could do the
no,
lobster.
to get into some news really quick because I thought this one was actually pretty good, but we really do need younger leaders because this is just bad. I mean, we can't have these type negotiations with foreign countries. It's like, yeah, Putin, we would like to say that we would like to negotiate.
Bro, who did we just lost Eddie?
No.
Oh, you were doing the Mitch McConnell.
Yep.
That was funny.
So
That
this
was
is
funny.
Mitch McConnell. So bad.
What are my thoughts about what?
Running for re-election in 2026.
That's
All right, I'm sorry, you all. We're going to need a minute.
So gone.
Yeah.
So gone.
Can you back at that? Look at his.
It's just that they asked him a question about if it's going to be running for re-election.
Somebody else have a question? Please speak up.
what are my thoughts about what?
Running for re-election.
So
I want to see his hands.
That's
and right there he just
running for re-election in 2026. All right, I'm sorry, you all. We're going to need a minute. Senator Vinny.
His hands are locked. They are locked on that podium. Until he comes out.
yeah. How old is he now?
okay.
But yeah. But this is it. We really need to be younger candidates. I mean, of course, there are other qualifications, but one of them should be like there should be like an age limit.
You try not to discriminate based on any of the age, sex, orientation, whatever. You don't want to discriminate on that because that kind of goes against the Constitution or whatever. But they need to put in their cognitive testing, right? Cognitive testing, mental acuity. I
But
mean,
not from their own department.
no,
like random or something.
Well, any and everything's corruptible. But I mean, the general public, dude, you can see that Pelosi is absolutely out of her mind.
Yeah.
See that Dianne Feinstein, she is not there. And the video clip where her aide is just telling, listen, just say yes. Just say yes. I. Just say I. No. Just say I. This is what her aide is telling a sitting senator of umpteen decades out of California.
Yeah. Like they have to try to they have to be able to make their own decisions.
If they can't speak, then they shouldn't be in front of Fetterman out of Philadelphia, out of Pennsylvania. Fetterman. Like, it's not picking on them. Like, I'm not picking on them, Eddie. I'm just saying they cannot function.
No.
Government and
not at all.
Yeah, they cannot function.
And then you wonder how they got in there in the first place. I was like,
Well, I mean,
but the thing is, yeah, they let them in there, and then you're stuck with them. You're stuck with them until the term is over.
They keep getting elected. You know what? Here's a question for you, Eddie. How long do you think they've been rigging elections?
Oh.
How long? How far back can we go that they've been rigging elections?
I think
Pennsylvania was a rigged election.
I'm gonna go back. I was watching a someone, a whistleblower about the DOJ, because whenever they do the budget for the DOJ is always like I think it's like $1 billion. Like where the money go. You know, like they don't know where the
The
money goes,
accounting.
which
Yeah.
is to some secret programs.
Well,
But it's been happening since the 30s. They never have a balanced budget.
yeah, slush funds. Giant slush funds.
And I've how it explained how they were trying to explain it to me. He's like, and the guy, the guy basically said, he said, you know what, I cannot talk about it in a public, but in a private manner, yes. And one of the Congress members was asking, is this why whenever we do contracts for defense or anything like that, um, they overcharge us for it? And he goes, yes.
Well,
And
yeah.
then the additional money that they overcharge them goes for that program on the side. But the thing is, it's our money that they're actually taking, and it's going to these secret programs, with the programs that we don't know about, that we have absolutely no access to. Okay, and it's been going for so long, and that's why I think like this, they do this, they allow this stuff, so they keep our minds off of the stuff that's going on in the background.
Well, you know, when you start watching these people, they cannot say good morning, good evening, good night. They cannot walk to the podium, walk up or down a flight of stairs. They cannot coherently put three sentences together. At that point, it's time to give it up. And how do they keep getting elected? The young dogs are always smacked down, man. Young dog. Here's a
And they keep and they keep putting people in there.
McConnell, Pelosi, Feinstein, and it's on both sides of the fence. It's on both sides of the aisle.
And they fuck up. And they put people like Ilma Omar in there, and Ocasio, and then things starts going real south.
Well,
And then they want to look at what
I
Schumer is
don't think
doing.
I don't think Ocasio won her last election by that big ass landslide, like they said.
No, I think it was like
No, when you look at her little Tina Forte, Tina Forte was the challenger in her district. Okay, Tina Forte was well spoken. I'm not saying she's not the Encyclopedia Britannica, but she was damn sure smarter than AOC. And when you look at AOC's town halls that she was having locally, right? She was getting cussed out left and right. But they need people like the squad. They need those types of people. The Democrats need those types of people. And when I say those types of people, what I mean is controversial people.
like these are like very controversial.
They
They
stir the pot,
divide.
but they stir the pot. They stir the pot enough to when they need to move some type of legislation, I think, just my opinion, when they need to move some type of legislation through, they'll have one of these dumb shit puppets say something ignorant, like Ilhan Omar. The greatest threat to America is white males. All right. Yet you're getting fucked by one every night, but that's okay. I get it. You got bad taste. Married your brother and your cousin and had all the kids. I get all that.
Okay.
But the point is if you ever notice, it's always some type of distraction or misdirection.
Yeah.
Always, 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 always.
And
Did you hear the
doing
latest?
it. Ilmar and her brother, husband, sorry.
Well, we just don't have immigration laws anymore. So
it's just, yeah.
Even have been in the country.
Okay. And then this is why the whole Michael and Michelle and Obama thing. It's just like, and then these things kind of keep popping up, and then you want to, dude, that's not true. And then things like this start happening, and then you start believing these damn conspiracy theories. I wish I sometimes I would wish Alex Jones would just keep the whole lizard thing out of it. It's like, hey, just leave the lizard thing out of it. Just talk about the
You know,
the stuff that's the individual.
yeah, but you know what though? No, because that's what makes Alex Jones Alex Jones.
Yeah, I know. I like
It's
Alex
just like,
Jones.
listen, let me ask you a question. If they weren't smoking weed on Joe Rogan, would anybody? Do you think he would be as popular?
No. Listen, Joe Rogan gets messed up in there, and if you go into his show, you're most likely gonna get messed up too.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, you know, do you see if Joe Rogan, if they wasn't smoking all that weed on that show, do you think he'd be as popular as he is?
Yeah, probably not. He probably wouldn't be thinking of all those things that he actually thinks about for the show.
So there's a gimmick in everything, you know.
You know,
There's a gimmick to everything. We don't have a gimmick yet. We need a gimmick, but we don't have a gimmick yet.
I am not becoming an alcoholic. Okay, no way. No way.
Just saying, we don't have a gimmick. We need a gimmick. Okay.
So,
Shout out to everybody in the chat today. Good morning. Good morning.
yeah,
Good morning.
good morning. Good
I am
morning.
not going to lie. I am absolutely tired as hell. I went out this morning. I got out a little late. I went out for about an hour and a half. Only made $30 this morning. Not happy with that. It was slow out there this morning. Thomas, what's going on, buddy? Good morning, my brothers. I'm live in the office after the storm. Yeah, you guys got a little bit of rain over there. You guys got a little bit of rain. Let's see how my favorite stock is doing this morning.
That's right. And this whole FEMA thing. Let me see.
Oh my God, dude, FEMA.
Well, this is my next news, which is going to be the FEMA. Let me see. The Biden FEMA administration, Diane Criswell says FEMA has no plans to provide more than $700 worth of aid per victim in the Lahaina, Hawaii fires, which we had somebody in there saying, a resident in Hawaii saying that, yeah, they got $700, but she don't know who to call to get the money. She like the money's there, but she don't know how to get it.
Did you see the FEMA representatives are staying in the $1,000 a night hotel resort?
Oh yeah, we saw that.
That you know who's paying for those $1,000 a night resorts, right?
We are.
We're paying them sloppy some bitches because Silver Fox says our gimmick is me yelling.
Yep. Look at this. Given the population of Lahaina was 13,000, that's only 1.9 million total. Meanwhile, Biden pushed the other 23 billion for Ukraine. I have spoken with a myriad of residents that they are very much bothered by that fact. $700 in Hawaii is almost nothing, as everything is much more expensive. It's insulting, and it's less than 1 week's pay for most residents.
Think about that, bro.
It's really bad. It's really bad. Again, see, this is what happens when you have
He just asked for another $125 million, another $250 million to go to Ukraine. Yesterday.
And they just keep on. It should be the opposite.
We just gave these motherfuckers all this money. Now we're giving them more money and 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 more money.
It would be nice. It would be nice if basically all this money that's going over there, like all of a sudden they just say, you know what? We need it all back.
I want some accountability. I want some accountability. These motherfuckers, right? These government agencies got their nose so far up my fucking Venmo ass or my Cash App ass, wanting to know about a $30 fucking charge, right? But they can't account for all this freaking money they're sending to you. Where's the money going? For what? What are we doing with the money?
And I spotted this really good meme right here. This really good meme, and this is what it looks like. Okay. Look at that.
Hold on.
And I agree. Ukraine, Hawaii.
It's just insanity.
Love it. But it's what's happening, and people are getting. I don't know, man. Hawaii. They say Hawaii is blue. Okay.
It is.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I really don't think so. But
You know how many liberal white people live in Hawaii?
I'm telling you, I don't.
They
I
talk
don't.
about colonizers, bro. They talk about colonizers, homie. Hawaii is a colonized. The white liberals that live in Hawaii, those are colonizers.
Because this is just truly, truly horrible. And I don't. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I went through the Hurricane Maria in PR, but compared to this is nothing. What I went through in Puerto Rico, it's nothing compared to what's going on in Hawaii.
Dude, I listened to the FEMA director of FEMA yesterday. Right, I was listening to her condescending ass. You know how they started out this thing? They started out the whole fucking conversation about the hurricane, Adalia, with this is climate change. They immediately brought in political bullshit into the whole FEMA. Listen, FEMA, get the people to help. Don't nobody give a fuck about your political agenda, your activist agenda. She was so condescending, dude. Oh, we're going to see a lot more. We're having stronger storms and more intensity and da-da-da. Bitch, shut up. No, you're wrong. When Jeb Bush was governor of the state of Florida, we had 5 hurricanes in the same year, direct hits on the state. 5. Now we're averaging 1 to 2 per year. A direct hit on the state of Florida. I don't understand how they say, and they think people, and you know what? These people are fucking ignorant because they can't go back 2 years, 5 years, 10 years and look up the history. They take for word like it's God Almighty himself speaking on these matters. That heifer that's in charge of FEMA is a Fauci climate Al Gore activist. Al Gore said, he's a big climate guy, right? Al Gore said in 2009, by 2013, there will be no polar ice in the Arctic. There would be no ice. That was 10 years ago, and there's shit tons of ice in the Arctic still. When they say, the Arctic is melting, but nobody wants to talk about Antarctica has record ice and record cold.
Ocasio said we have it's 12 years. Was it 12 years? Ocasio?
That's stupid. Another heifer.
Ocasio said it was 12 years. Oh, when the 12-year comes, she's
heifer.
gonna hear that one too. Or is it 10 years? I
another
forgot what it was. I mean, I don't understand how anybody can take her seriously. Good morning, right here, Joker. Good morning.
Okay, so you know what? I'm glad he just brought this up. You see what his last comment was? He says, Eddie, let's organize a strike in Austin, bro. Enough is enough. Shit is getting too fucked up, bro. Did y'all go on Twitter? You still on Twitter, Eddie?
Yeah, I'm still
Type in Las Vegas strike. Las Vegas Uber strike. Or go to Rideshare Guide because they put out a video yesterday about this.
Las Vegas.
I wasn't going to bring this up. I wasn't going to bring this shit up. But since Rideshare Joker is bringing this up, I'm just going to... Now, listen now. This is just my opinion. That's all I'm saying. You see what they did to Vegas, right? They killed the switch on Uber killed the switch on Surge in Vegas. They put the kill switch on them. Boom. I guess they're saying that it was after an emergency order. I guess there was a natural disaster in Nevada. Maybe it was record heat, whatever it was. I don't know what the disaster was. But when they did that, they, whenever there's a state of natural disaster, the rideshare companies are not allowed to surge. Right? Which means for drivers, they ain't going to be out taking nobody because that's where we make our money on surge. But apparently, according to these folks, Uber never turned the surge button back on. And drivers went ahead and started striking. Here's my question. When you strike, who are you hurting?
Let me see. I got a Las Vegas rideshare drivers plan to take action after questioning pay during busy weekend.
Yeah.
Is this it?
That's the article.
It's not Twitter, though. This is Fox
Yeah,
5 from Vegas.
Rideshare, I put out about it. They did a little, I guess on their.
It says right here, Las Vegas drivers are frustrated. Many expected a lucrative weekend as Beyonce was in town with concert at Allegiant Stadium. But drivers say they were denied surge pay they deserve. They claim what happened this past week is just that of a large problem and are planning to take action.
Okay. So supposedly
So,
they went and struck.
and what happened?
Not a fucking thing.
Yeah, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. I think that's what you're talking about. Are you talking about Joker? You're talking about a
Joker.
strike with Uber and Lyft. They don't work.
That's what he wants. He's suggesting, and I get where he's coming from. It sounds good in theory, right? Oh, you strike a blow, you get everybody to stop driving.
I mean, not unless he's talking about something else, because we're talking about.
Unless you're going to strike for a week, and you got 90% of the drivers on that strike, it ain't gonna do no good.
But rideshare Joker. If it's remember on it's not a strike. You're an independent contractor. So independent contract. If you don't take the contract, you don't make any money. Somebody else will, because somebody else is going to take it for lower pay. That's just what contracting is.
You guys don't get it when I say these fake accounts. You guys don't get it when I say you got drivers on these using other people's accounts. These accounts are running 24/7. You guys don't understand when I'm telling you these apps know there are fake accounts out there. These apps know there are drivers driving under somebody else's name. And think about it with Uber. If you are if I turn on my app right now, right at 10 a.m., if I turn on my app and my phone doesn't move for 10 hours, I still have 12 hours of drive time. You understand? If my phone don't move, the only time my timer clicks down on Uber is when the phone is moving. That's it. So I can sit online as long as I want. I could run a 12-hour work shift over 48 hours if I wanted to. You guys don't understand when I'm telling you these companies are fully aware.
Yeah, they know. They just taking advantage of it.
They know that we have an immigration issue here in the country right now. So as long as these folks coming into the country, and listen, I'm not bagging on them. I get it. They're making more money driving Uber and Lyft than they probably made, where they come from, right? So for them, they're stepping up. It's an economic lift. Uber and Lyft know this, but by our standards, people that live here, our driving standards, we know that they're being undercut. We know they're being underpaid. But how do you battle that? Because it's more money than they've ever made, and we're making less money. And because you guys want to, or not you guys, but because drivers want to organize and try to go on strike and try to do this, that, and the other, it doesn't matter, because the minute you shut your app off, the new people are going to be right there and suck it all up.
Now, there is. I mean, this is why we talk about the pivot. If you pivot and you're not depending on any of the apps because you have your own money coming in from somewhere else, then you can go ahead and you can do the strikes that way. You can move on into something else, and then you can talk all the crap you want about them, because you know that whether they shut your app off or they don't do any search or anything like that. But to be in that position, that would be great. As a matter of fact, this is why we do Pivot Sundays. This way you can go ahead and can be like, hey, you know what? Let's all strike. Because let's all like just okay. Let's not say strike, because the term is just it doesn't make any sense.
Fit. You're not striking. You're not a goddamn.
Yeah, correct. You're not striking. You're basically not working for your own company. But if you got money coming in from other places, this is why we encourage the pivot. If you got money coming in from other places and you want to go ahead and you do not want to work on the apps on that particular day because a whole bunch of drivers already have money making money somewhere else, then yeah, it'd be good. They'd be screwed. They'd be screwed. But we need to put more drivers in a position of passive income through other sources instead of just rideshare. Because if you can't pay your bill at the end of the month, and none of these other rideshare drivers going to come to the rescue.
Fuck no. There's no fun for Save My Truck. There's no
Yeah,
fun for Save My Car. There's
correct.
no fun that I need
Yes.
$1,000 to fix the rear end on my differential on my axle. There's no fun for that. There's no fun for, hey, let me call these guys. I got to get 4 tires. No. And then you start looking at all these other apps that are coming in around them, right? Like Wallet and all these other predatory apps, right? Oh, they're willing to loan you money at a goddamn serious percentage, like a goddamn I can't even think of the name of it now. They're robbing you left and right.
Yeah.
And it's based, and listen, companies like Wallet and all these other companies that are willing to loan rideshare drivers or gig workers money, they're operating off the same shadow banking system that these predatory companies do for small businesses. They're going to take a percentage off your daily or weekly income to repay the loan, which is fine. It makes it easy for you. But when you're at 30%, 35% interest on your money, so for every $10, it's costing you an additional $3.50. That shit's predatory.
So
They don't give a shit about you. They don't.
And I just read yesterday the email that I got from my insurance company because there's a shortage of parts and costs are just breaking down and it's taking them a lot longer to repair. My insurance is basically going to go up. When things go bad, they're going to raise their prices. But if I start like not working just to satisfy somebody else's idea of let's screw the company over, I was like, hey, you got to understand that there's consequences. If you can't pay your bill at the end of the month, you have to make sure that the person that's asking you to do this for them is going to back you up. If they can't back you up, this is why man, nobody cares. Just work harder.
That's it.
If the apps are taking it, if they're taking everything from you, it's like, you know what? That's fine. Just fine. Just deal with it for now. Deal with it for now because you're working on your goal. Once you reach your goal, then boom, and then you can be like, you know what? I'm done. I'm not doing this rideshare stuff anymore because there's always going to be a sucker right behind you, man. It's always going to be a sucker. It's gonna go ahead and it's going to take it. If you're not doing it for 5, somebody's going to be even more desperate and they're going to do it for 3.
Yep.
All right, and the cycle never ends.
No. James says Uber sent him a promotion, $2,400 for 210 rides in September. Is that a bonus or is that a guarantee?
Yeah.
Because you know how these mofos are.
Yep. The guarantees are like
morning driven dad, morning. Bro, listen. See, I try not to get. I'm trying not to go off into one of those, as you call it, the red face deal. But bro, at some point, people gotta wake the fuck up. I'm not gonna spend 10 hours on the road. Decline. For what? That is wasted time. You cannot fucking get back. You cannot get that time back.
You know how long it takes to recover too?
Rideshare drivers used to be able to figure out in a reasonable window how much money they can make. It was always based off your history per mile per minute. These people come up with this, oh, you asked for upfront pricing. Okay. Bitch, I never asked for upfront pricing. Give me a goddamn raise per minute per mile. That's what the fuck I asked for.
What was it? What was it? The other one that they were going to take away surge because we were asking to take away surge?
I want to know what driver went to Uber and Lyft and says, hey, can you tell us how much the ride's going to pay before we take the ride? I can understand these people wanting to know where they're going. That I get. Okay. So they tried that. They used to give you, okay, you're going northeast 20 minutes. Okay. But I'm just saying, this upfront pricing shit, it's the biggest fucking scam in the gig industry in the last in the history of gig industries. Upfront pricing is a fucking scam. We all know it, but you know what we're all going to do later? You know what we've already done this morning? We know it's a fucking scam, but we're going to do this
We're gonna,
anyway.
we're gonna do it
We're going
anyway.
to turn on the fucking phone and we're going to hit go.
Because we're depending on it.
You
That's why in
understand?
the mornings I do deliveries with other apps.
Whatever it is,
Yeah.
bro, you're still turning on an app.
Yeah.
You're hoping the payout's going to be good because there's no there's no defined structure to the way drivers get paid on any app, even within Drive, as we're finding out from Ron, and as if you tuned in last night to the Rideshare Garage, we had Omar. Omar's already out there on InDrive. Everybody wants to talk about the savior is fucking InDrive, right? It ain't the fucking savior because they're the market maker. They're controlling the market too. They're giving you, they're Jedi mind tricking your ass into thinking, oh, you can negotiate up or down. Bull.
Yeah.
Shit.
But limited negotiations. You can only limit to this much.
And I got
You can
news
only
for
limit
you.
to this much.
If
So
they
you choose. So you're choosing how much that you can get ripped off by.
listen,
You know.
if that same request on InDrive is going out to 10 different drivers, and say it's $2 a mile, $1 a minute, right? Right?
Uh-huh.
With the 10 different drivers, somebody's going to sit there and say, accept, boom, on the price offered. Somebody's going to do that. So this negotiating up and down bullshit?
Yeah, they just made it more, as you can see, it's very colorful. They make it more interesting,
Bro.
you know. But I don't know. We're gonna end up. Everybody is gonna start doing their own thing. Uh, right now, that with the kind of like the whole thing with the 3D printer and stuff. I have an e-bike, and I want to be able to use my 3D printer to build kits that you can actually put on the bike and make them look like nice and presentable, instead of these people selling this damn body kit and stuff that make your bike still look just as ugly as when you bought it. The idea that you can customize it. So I want to be able to do that. Hence the reason why I bought the 3D printer. Is it gonna be successful? I don't know, but I'm never gonna know until I do something about it. So that's what I'm doing. That's why I'm working with Dave, right? I think it's Dave or Dan. Damn. If I got your name wrong, then I'm sorry. Um,
You suck.
with 3D printing. So that's what I want to do. That's what I do. I like it. It's a thing that I can actually do for free, but I actually like it because I spent about $3,300 for this damn e-bike, and I don't even ride it. So and also YouTube in it too. So remember, YouTube again. YouTube pays, but cancel culture is still out there, and they can just shut you down for any
Actually,
reason.
let's be honest. Let's be honest. YouTube's not paying what it used to pay.
No, not anymore.
YouTube is not paying what it used
And
to
we just started in an industry that doesn't return anything.
You know why? But do you know why? Because advertisers. Here's the thing: when you start seeing advertisers pulling back in their marketing and advertising dollars, that means the people that are making content, whether it be on YouTube, Rumble, wherever the fuck they're making, Kick, whatever it is, NBC, it doesn't matter. When you start seeing companies pulling back on their advertising, dollars go away. YouTube content creators, they're the first ones to get hit. Even though we're independent contractors on YouTube, we're the first ones to lose money.
Yeah.
I got videos sitting out there that's telling me they're paying me $15 for 1,000 views, right? On my CPM. But I'm only getting $4 per 1,000 views. Where's that other $10 going?
Yeah. That's why we pivot.
It
Well,
used to be
different
Well, it
streams.
used to be
Different
half.
streams.
So
I think I will.
if they were
Uh-huh.
paying me $14 for the video, I would get $7 per 1,000 views. Now they're paying me $14 for the video, and I'm getting $4 per 1,000 views.
Yeah. I was watching Richie. I watched one of Richie's shorts, and Richie was explaining, it's like, you know what, I need more passive income. from here, from there. He wants to have a certain amount. What was that, Richie? You need like you wanted at least like five, I think it was. I was going more for like 10 passive incomes. You know, uh, I have little ones out there, not enough for me to stop ride sharing. But eventually, if I keep picking all these little passive income ones, gonna hit. And it's gonna give me a
Woo!
shot to basically.
All right. Well, see,
So
Richie just laid down the gauntlet today. Richie's got a challenge for the weekend too, bro. Like Richie, I don't know. He's like an Energizer bunny, bro. By the way, Gigging with Buddha says that in-drive shit is garbage. I'm gonna agree. It's a shiny new toy in the rideshare game, right? It's getting hyped because you're getting 100% of the money until January.
God damn.
But here's the thing, bro. They're setting the market. There's only so much money you can. It's only so much you can negotiate, right? Omar showed you last night, right there on Rideshare Garage. If you didn't see it, go back and look at it from last night. He was showing you screenshots. What happens if you try to charge what you want to charge? No, that price is too high. You need to come down. No, that price is too high. You need to come down. Well, hold up. I thought I was negotiating with the rider. If I'm negotiating with the rider, why is the app telling me, no, that's too much? No, that's too much. I don't get that, bro. Well, then I'm not negotiating with the rider. I don't have full autonomy over what the fuck I'm asking that rider to pay. But I bet you if that rider came in and said, well, you know what? I only want to pay $5 for this 20-mile ride. I'm wondering if they'll let that some bitch put that in there, $5 for a 20-mile ride. And you know what? It'll be some ignorant fucker out there will take the ride. They'll go 20 miles.
Oh yeah, that's why. That's just the theoretical strike. Just it ain't gonna work.
I'm just saying, bro.
It ain't gonna work because don't get me
Morning,
wrong.
morning.
Some of those,
Let's see what we got here. I want to try to get up in here. Silver Fox says he went out for an hour and a half this morning. Not a single worthwhile ride.
Yeah.
It's Thursday too, bro. Like Thursday should be a decent day, a decent morning. Everybody's got school back in. You still have people traveling. Why was it such a slow Thursday morning? It was slow for me too. It's showing me all kinds of surge. It's amazing. The Monday morning surge and the Tuesday morning surge and the Wednesday morning surge and the Thursday morning surge, they're all different types of surges. You ever notice that? I know Mondays are the strongest Mondays. Tuesdays and Wednesdays are the least traveled days of the week. But Thursdays going into a holiday weekend, I was expecting this morning to do something. I was expecting it to be a goddamn stripper on a stripper pole, wide open, just shaking her ass, talking about, Vinny, come get this money. Come get this money.
Yeah.
Get this money.
Yeah.
It wasn't there. It wasn't there. Like I said, I did 2 rides for $35 this morning. That was
Damn
it.
it.
That's all I got. 2 rides.
damn it, Richie. Richie's putting the damn pressure on us. God damn it.
With the comments because, I can't depend on you to look at the fucking comments.
Yeah, no. I'm looking at the other. Damn, Richie.
Vinny. All right. Yeah, what's going on? Gig Wars official. Red, what's popping? How you doing? How you doing, Red? How you doing, Red? So let's see. All praises is like I'm on Lyft and Uber Eats right now. Rides are coming in, but I'm declining. If they're that bad, you have to. Oh, my guy, Archie. What up, Archie? From Miami with the big Suburban. I ain't seen Archie in a minute. Richie hustles. To be honest, I think a lot of people left today for the long weekend. That's why I didn't go out this morning. Well, you ain't missed shit. Because if they were going out, bro, they weren't going out. They weren't going out. They wasn't taking rides with XLs and above. Not here, at least. Not out from West.
Well, I don't know. I'm just hoping that everybody else is actually going and taking at least some of our advice and looking for other things to make money from. This way everybody kind of puts itself in a position of financial, Robert Kiyosaki's, out of the rat race. This way, when crap like this that keeps happening, everything keeps going up in price. Everything, but income's staying the same. I still make the same amount as I do a year, ride sharing, but It's just everything is just more expensive. So, but I'm trying my hardest to reinvest everything that I make. Everything that I make, I just reinvest it into something different.
You see what James is
So
saying?
I'm like I am what I call a cheap drunk. He's like, "What do you drink?" I said, "Just give me one beer and I'll be buzzed. I'll be good."
You're a cheap whore. You're a cheap whore, Eddie.
Yeah.
You're easy. Eddie's easy like Sunday
Yeah. So
morning.
praises. Yeah, I'm gonna be what's up there, Melvin? Good morning. There is a
Hey,
someone suggested.
hey. I got to put him in timeout because he just jumped right over like 20 people in the conversations. I've been trying to get this conversation. I've been trying to get this comment out, and he just wants to keep jumping all over the place. This fucking guy. I'm gonna bring him back. We'll give him a second chance. He's in timeout and he's still talking shit.
Oh, fucking shit! Stop timing out. So
All
I've
right.
been working overnight on
See what I mean?
the weekends
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
because Monday to Wednesday is just they're pretty bad. Thursdays it picks up a little bit, and Fridays also.
Oh, good. So James went to Walmart. He said even the Walmarts are ghost towns. You know that's some shit when Walmart is a ghost town. Eddie, you know that's your favorite store because that's where you go and get your loot for your anal babies. And when you can just walk right in and walk right to the counter and get out, get in and get out, you know that's a problem, right? It's a problem.
Yeah.
It's a problem. Oh man, okay. What Thomas say here? Oh my God, someone just showed me a video of people having bottle wars, where one group of people buys the most expensive bottle of liquor against another group and just pour the liquor out on purpose. What?
Well, somebody's making money.
They go buy an expensive bottle of liquor and then they just pour it out? What the? It's got to be young people. Got to be young people, Eddie. Anyway,
But if it's young people, I know they ain't buying it. Maybe.
All right, so there you go. There's a good morning.
Yeah.
I'm at $64 for the morning 2 hours. That's decent. That's decent.
Yeah, my mornings, back in the day, my mornings were 150.
Yeah. Well, listen, I mean, this week alone, I've had what's today? Thursday?
It's Thursday.
So I've been out all 4 mornings this week. I'm averaging in the mornings like $65 for about 2 hours. Hour and a half, 2 hours. But today just wasn't there. Wasn't there today.
Yeah, everything has been cut in half.
Here's a question for everybody. Here's a really solid question for everybody. How much do you need to make a day? What's your daily goal, total revenue? Since we're in this morning into this kind of thing, we're not really looking at trading, but everything you got going on, right? What's your daily goal? What do you say to yourself? This is how much I want to make every day.
My daily goal was supposed to be 235. Yeah, it was 235. That was my daily goal, and that was 7 days a week. And that was basically my that was kind of like my break even, so I can pay all my bills. But it's not happening. Good thing I have my other incomes coming in. They help. Not enough though, but they do help. Everything just keeps going up. Everything keeps going up in price. So, but I calculated that 235 pays for everything, including all my expenses for my business and then all my personal expenses that I need to live. Now it's just
So I'm trying to catch it up. Buddha's like 300 is the minimum. Novice is like, if I can do 250 in 8 hours online, it'd be okay with me. We're going to get to that in a second. Andrade is like, hey, bro, I need 250 a day. That's my thing. Gig Wars Red is like $300. $300 my daily goal. I usually don't meet it, but it's still my goal. Silver Fox is 200. Richard MVP is 200.
damn.
All right. James is 2 to 250 rideshare, $100 on resale. Richie, what's Richie talking about here to be shared? Your mornings can't be 150 if you break up your morning, meaning you are prioritizing other activities over Uber, which is
Yeah.
okay. But you
Yeah.
have
Correct.
to be an employee and the manager. Well, we're going to get to that in a minute, though, Richie. You're getting there. Okay, we're going to get there for a minute. Driven Dad, 300 on the weekdays, 500 on Fridays and Saturdays. And here's where we're going to start getting into some things, right? So Andre says, I haven't seen a $300 day in a while. Rideshare lease is 150, but I tried for 200, right? All praise is like 300 on the weekends, 200 on Monday through Thursday. Okay. Thomas is 250 a day. Well, here's the question. Well, no, that's the question. But now let's break that question out, because I think only one or two people actually answered it the way I was what I'm trying to drive at. If you had other streams of revenue coming in, would that also be included in your daily total?
Yeah.
So if I had $50 coming in from this source, $100 coming in from this source, and then I want to make $100 on the gig apps, right? That puts me at 250 for the day. Or is it everybody's just so focused on I got to go out here and hope somebody needs a ride and I get the request and it's not lowballing me, or hope that somebody wants a pizza pie at 3:00 in the afternoon before rush hour. You see, that's where I'm at with all this shit.
Yeah. For me, 1375 is my minimum, like bare minimum, for the week. It's like I mean, that is like really pushing it, and that's just assuming a gas doesn't, because remember, gasoline fluctuates, goes up and down, up and down, up and down. So that one really that one really screws with you. But 1375 is like my bare minimum. Anything under that,
So
that's just right, Sharon. I'm not including all the money that I make on the side.
That's where people's heads get jacked up, Eddie. That's where people have problems. And just like you just said it, now look what Red just said. She did 255 yesterday. It was slow as hell, but she does not count her YouTube or merch sales revenue.
Yeah, correct.
My question is, why not?
Because
If you're wait.
that
If your
fluctuates.
daily oh my God, you gonna let me finish? You're gonna interrupt me again.
Dude,
Is it not revenue?
it is, but it's sometimes it does. It's nothing.
That's not my point. Because rideshare can be just as shitty as YouTube and merch sales. Matter of fact, you got a better chance at increasing your revenue with YouTube and merch sales than you do at rideshare or food delivery, because you have zero control over how many rides or how much the rides are going to be worth through gig apps. You don't have no control over that. The best you can do is decline a ride. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Now your ass is sitting there waiting on another one. And eventually that algorithm's like, you know what? We ain't sending this guy shit because he ain't taking shit. So now you're sitting there for 2, 3, 4 hours in an area, or driving around every 30 minutes to a different area trying to get a ride. You understand what I'm saying? So when you start talking about revenue and income on a daily goal, why would you not put all your revenue into this is what I need to be making per day? That's my question. See, I see a lot of gig workers, and that's how you get mentally trapped into thinking, oh, I got to do this. I got to do this. I got to get 200 here. I got to get 300 here. You can't control if you're going to make 200 or 300 that day. You have zero control over that. None. The only control you have is whether you turn on the apps on or off. That's it. And if I'm lying, show me different.
Well,
Here's the thing.
I can't count my additional income on the side because it's not enough to compensate for anything that I make with Uber.
So, who controls that? But who controls your side, your other money? Don't call it side hustle, because rideshare is a fucking side hustle. It ain't a full-time job. So your other income streams, who controls how much money you make through those income streams? You always say it yourself, Eddie. Nobody cares. Work harder. So make better videos.
That's right.
Make different genre of videos.
Okay.
You know what YouTube pays. You know you can make money on YouTube or
Uh-huh.
Rumble or Kick or Instagram or whatever it is that floats your boat. In the merch stores, advertise better, make better merchandise.
Correct.
Give people a reason to want to buy and spend money with you.
Correct. It's easier said than done. It's not that simple.
Nobody cares. Work harder.
That's right. That's what I'm trying to say.
But no. But what you're saying is no, because you didn't answer the question. Here you come with them goddamn excuses. My point is, Eddie, and this is the problem with rideshare, and this is where these gig apps got you by the balls, and for the ladies got you by the fallopian tubes. Okay, this is where they got you because they know you're not. This is so easy to do to turn on the app and say I'm working. It's so freaking easy to do that, as opposed to saying what Richie just told you and me today, Eddie. You got to crank out 10 new videos.
Oh, influencer program.
But what I'm saying is, forget the bullshit. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, it's easier to turn on that app than it is to pick up the telephone or go online and fill out an application for a job that's going to pay you 10 times more money.
So yeah, but
it's just easy to turn on the app.
Do realize that a lot of people that are leaving the gig into going into like YouTube, whatever, they never done it before. So it's a learning process. So as you learn, you make mistakes. Sometimes this doesn't work. Sometimes that doesn't work. You start seeing results. Some other people are just unnatural at it. Shit, when I started my YouTube, I wasn't expecting to be helping anybody. I was expecting to actually be pissing people off left and right.
What's the making it as a revenue stream? It's a revenue stream now, right?
Correct, but I wasn't thinking of it as a revenue stream.
I
was thinking making any money on it. So I didn't think I was going to get anywhere with it. I just wanted to use it so I can post it on a private Facebook group, so I can be like, "Hey, look at this guy," and piss. But it didn't go that way, and I started making money with it, and then that turned into the ebook, and then
so let's use
and all that stuff.
Let's use all praises to Yah is his example here. He says, "Yeah, I'm hitting like 1,200 lately, man, but it's been slow. But football season will be better, right?" Okay, agreed. This past summer was brutal for everybody. I don't give a damn who you were, what you drive, where you drove, how you drove, whatever. It was brutal, right? And now everybody's like, yeah, football season is going to be better, blah, 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 blah. But if you had your other income streams already there, then when football season files in here, and I'm not picking on anybody. Yeah, don't take this the wrong way, bro. I'm just using your statement as an example. Now, when football season kicks in and there's better money, now you have more income coming in. In other words, being dependent, and somebody said it here in the chat, I'm not sure who it was, I just kind of scanned through it. Never put all your eggs in one basket. If you put all your eggs in one basket, bro, you're going to be assed out. Because once that basket gets a hole in it, you're done. You're done. You're homeless. And we already know in this country, Americans that are homeless ain't getting no EBT cards or cell phones or their rent paid or being put up at the Waldorf in downtown Manhattan. It ain't happening for us. So I just wanted to put that out there. My bad, y'all. I know y'all been wanting to rant. There goes your rant. I ain't giving you a rant in 2 weeks.
That was not a freaking rant.
That was
not a rant. You're not even. You're not even.
I'm just saying.
See,
Everybody's trying to tell you how to do this.
Now you're looking for excuses.
Listen, bro. Listen. Let me tell you something. Okay. I see the last 3 weeks. It's a lot of bullshit going on with the gig tubers in the gig space. A lot of bullshit, a lot of hating, a lot of jealousy, a lot of blaming this, blaming that. Oh, you didn't do this. Oh, you did that. People ain't got no fucking clue what they're talking about. Other people know what they're talking about and still ain't giving. Listen, what the fuck does it matter? At the end of the day, you got to be responsible for you. The more time you waste on one section of your life that isn't bringing you income, that's wasted fucking time that you should have been doing something else. Not could have been, but should have been doing something else.
That's why if
you follow my little videos, and you know what? Raymond said something to me the other day in the video. He was dead on. He says, I haven't been putting out a lot of videos. Do you want to know why I haven't been putting out a lot of videos? There ain't fucking shit to talk about. What am I going to do? I'm going to make a video for 8 to 10 minutes saying how piss poor it is out here. Why should I do that? Everybody else is doing that.
That's why I like
Then you
doing
get
my
the occasional
fitness
guy.
video.
Wait, but then you get the occasional guy that I have a super fucking day or a super week, but he didn't say shit about the week before when he was sucking eggs and begging for gas money, or the week after when he had to go shake his ass on the street corner so he could raise enough money to have McDonald's, right? This is what I'm saying.
I know, but
Everybody, no, Eddie, let me finish. God damn it, let me shut up, Eddie.
Go ahead.
I'm being rude. My bad, bro. My bad. No, but here's the point. Everybody can be a hero when times are good. Legends are fucking made when times are bad. So why should I make a video telling people, it's the same shit. There's no magic bullet. Take your ass out there, put in the time. If there's nothing out there for you, you better find something else to make you fucking money.
Yeah.
You better find something else to make you money. And sometimes it's not another fucking app. This is why I did not, Eddie. This is why, and I made it up front. I did not finish that InDrive app. I did not finish onboarding to InDrive because I said to myself, it's another fucking driving app. I can already see where they're going to fuck me over. But yet, oh my God, InDrive, we need them everywhere. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Let me know how that works out for you.
Yeah. Well,
once they get saturated with fucking drivers, they ain't going to be no different than Uber and Lyft or DoorDash or Uber Eats or Walmart Spark or this fucking app or that fucking app or whatever app else you got out there. You know what I saw yesterday, bro? You remember how you used to do the HelloFresh on VHO?
Yeah.
HelloFresh orders on VHO? Yeah, they're on Roadie down here, bro.
Really?
They are on Roadie. I got screenshots. They're on Roadie.
Really?
$150 for 2.5 hours. Looks like they were paying more than what you were making on VHO. But what I'm saying is, if one app don't work, they're going to go right to another app.
Yeah. I agree. Okay. I agree.
You have no control over an app sending you a request. You have zero fucking control over an app sending you a request. You are their bitch, their slave, until they decide that they want to send you something. And then when they send it to you, you can't negotiate how much more you're going to make on that. We're all bitches and slaves to the apps if we turn the fucking thing on. Here's your fucking strike.
My positiveness on all my videos, whether I make $2,000, $2,500, or $1,400, always the same. I have a $1,400 week, and it don't feel too good. But I have the other things that I'm working on, which is just it motivates me even more. So that's why on my channel I have my section that said $3,000 a week Excel, but there's a question mark at the end. It's like, can I do it? So I'm working a lot less. All right. My income is down about 25%, usually 25%, from where I was, but I'm being positive about it because I'm doing all these other things that they just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And I know sooner or later I won't have to drive as much, at least in the beginning.
Bro, I've noticed that change in you. I've noticed that change in you, bro. So I don't know if anybody else has noticed it over the last month. A month ago, Eddie was like, when we come on, whether it was here in the morning show, y'all, or whether it was on the in his weekly video, or whether it was on the Wednesday night show, you would see Eddie about a month ago was a little apprehensive. He was like, oh, and then when we would talk offline, right? We just have a conversation. You could hear it in his voice. He's like, bro, I got to work. I got to get out here. I got to get out. Yeah. And now look at what he just said. He just said, you know what? All right, I'm doing 1,500. Now listen, 1,400 to 1,500 a week on Rideshare is still fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, it's still good. It's
phenomenal. Anybody who says 1,400 to 1,500 is not phenomenal on Rideshare, you're full of shit. You're full of shit. Making 1,000 a week on Rideshare is phenomenal. Okay, wait a minute. Let me wait. Grossing 1,000 a week. Grossing for all, because I know if not, I'm going to get a text message, right? But the point is, you can make $1,000 to $1,500 a week. That's damn good money because you can't make that shit flipping burgers at McDonald's.
Yeah, no.
Even if they're paying you $20 an hour, that's only $800 a week gross.
So, and that's assuming you ain't got, you ain't got other things that they get you for.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. So if you don't take control over what the fuck you got going on in your life, shut the fuck up.
So it's a very, very motivational when you see just a little bit, when you get a little bit, you start doing it, whatever, and then boom, you see like a little bit of money coming in, even if it's just a cent or just a couple of dollars. But the thing is, it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and you get more motivated, and now that the negativeness is just like it's still there, but it's at a controllable level because I just I go back to my account and then I look at it, be like, okay, look, I have achieved this my first year, I did this my second year. Let's see how year 3 goes.
You and I are a month behind. Well, 2 months. We're 2 months behind. We're 2 months behind Richie, right? Richie Hustles. We're too much behind on this project that we're working on. Next month, we're going to bring the project to everybody that cares to want to get into it. We just want to make sure that we're not going to give y'all bad information because this shit ain't for everybody, and not everybody's going to qualify, right? But if we've been trying to get y'all into YouTube, trying to get y'all into social media, trying to get y'all into doing something else to build up into something. Anyway, the point is, Richie threw down the gauntlet for this weekend. $1,000. Who can make $1,000 first between Friday to Monday? Between you, me, and Richie. Who's gonna be the first driver to make $1,000? We all drive the same platforms. Actually, you and I got a little bit of advantage on him because he doesn't get the Lux Black XL.
Really?
I don't think he gets Premier either.
I don't know what Richie drives. What does Richie drive?
He's got a very, very nice Durango, man. He's got a sexy fucking Durango.
Okay.
He's sexy. But XL gang, goddammit, because his game plan is really good. And he's gonna see this mug this weekend. He's gonna see this mug this weekend because I'm coming for his ass this weekend, right? And I'm gonna go ahead and fuck up Eddie while I'm in the process. The point is, but did you see the other gauntlet he threw down? Pump out 10 videos today.
Yeah. That I found one that I have not reviewed.
I'm just saying.
I found 2. I found 3.
If you want to get something done, you got to dedicate the time to get it done.
So yeah. So
I hear
by the way,
talking.
influencer, like a YouTube influencer program. If you guys ever you just look it up. It's pretty good. But it's just like if you ain't never done it before, like reviewing, like it just your brain.
He's still talking, y'all. He don't realize he's in timeout yet. He's still talking. I see him. I'm looking at him on the side panel. He's in timeout. He doesn't even.
What's going on? Fucking shit. So influencer program.
We're not ready for that yet.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying it's like in the beginning when you start,
you made $1.75 and you just can we
No. I know what I'm trying to say is that when you start doing something that looks simple, and then when you start doing it, it's a totally different story because you just don't know. You don't know.
100%.
You get the hang of it, and then everything starts picking up again.
Of course. It's not that it's hard.
Yeah, correct.
It takes time. You got to want to fucking do it.
And you're like, this is supposed to be easy. And I was like,
you got to plant the seed. Well, it is easy. You just got to do it.
It is.
It takes time. It takes time. That's all. This takes time. And Archie said something about in-drive passengers. Bro, you see what he said about inside drive passengers? In-drive passengers want a cheap ride and don't tip either. Oh, and if the passenger leaves their phone in your vehicle, you won't get paid to drop it off. That motherfucker.
What phone? What phone?
What phone, bro? What are you talking about?
There's no phone in here.
What are you talking about, bro? In my Russell Westbrook voice. Bro, what are you talking about, bro?
Yeah.
Oh man, oh man, oh man, bro!
Yeah.
I love the community, bro. I love our community.
That's why whenever there is something in my car that I don't see because I can't return it, I wait. Okay, and they'll send me a text,
You see
and
what Archie
I'll
said?
wait, and then an offer comes in, and then if the offer is good, I'll be like, oh, there it is. I knew it was there. He's like, I'll be right there. I'll be right there. Just give me a second. You know, it's
No phone,
it's
what phone? Hell yeah,
yeah.
bro. Listen,
And
our
look,
time
man.
is valuable. We are not obligated to these dumb motherfuckers for leaving their shit in our car.
Yeah.
It sounds wrong, but is it?
No, it's like sometimes you look back, but phones have a black case, and then it's on a leather seat, on a freaking black leather seat. So you look back, then you glance, okay, you
Let me
don't
tell
see
you a
anything, you
story.
keep going, and then you hear boom, something falls in the back, and you're like, you got to be kidding me.
I'm going to tell you a story. And Omar and Richie Berger can verify this story. One day I pick up this couple. It was a really busy night. I had picked up a woman from the casino. And then after that, I got a ride all the way back out to Fort Lauderdale, right? And then I picked up this couple coming in from out of town. They live here. I get them home. Then I get the lady from the casino. That's what it was. I get them home. I picked her up first. Then I get the lady from the casino. I take her home. A couple of rides in later, somebody in the back seat reaches over and they hand me this little, it's like this little plastic, looks like a checkbook cover. And it was like a folded, it was just a piece of folded plastic with the sleeve on the inside. And they reached down and say, hey, somebody left this here. And they hand it to me, right? It's $1,200 in cash in this thing. Number one, the rider who handed it to me, if they would have looked inside, see that $1,200, I promise you they wouldn't have gave that back to me. They would have took that $1,200, put it in their pocket, and slipped out the car. Okay? They gave it to me. I'm thinking that it's the lady who I just picked up from the casino because she was telling me she had a good night. So I went back to that lady's house, knocked on her door, right? I said, ma'am, I think you left something in my car. She said, what do you mean? I said, did you lose anything? Please check your purse. She said, no, I didn't lose nothing. I'm like, all right, well, okay, what am I going to do now? So now I'm talking with the guys on the radio. I'm like, what do I do with this money? Because I don't know who left it in the car. They say, I'll give it 24 hours. Somebody will claim it's a lot of money. The next day I get an email from Uber. Passenger claimed they left something in the car. I know what's in. I've already counted the money. I know exactly how much is in there. So I text them back and I'm like, all right, where do you live? Who is this? Blah, 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 blah. I'll bring it back to you. We're talking $1,200 now. Do you know when I dropped that off, they only gave me a $20 tip? And I had to drive almost 45 minutes to go drop it off from my house. $1,200 and they hand me a $20 bill?
Sometimes just things just disappear in my car.
And this is what I'm saying. And you don't want to be that guy. But $1,200, 45-minute ride. I'm not getting paid to bring you this fucking thing. And you're going to give me $20? Really?
Someone left a wallet with 75 in the car. No ID, no nothing. It was a kid. I knew exactly who it was. I reached out to both Uber and I reached out to the client himself. Left him a message. I waited about, I think, almost, oh, dude, I waited about 3 weeks. Okay, I still have it. It's still there. They still haven't called. Still have it. It's right in my, it's right into my cash savings.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
listen, dude, after 48 hours, if they don't show up for whatever they left in the car.
So thank you, whoever that was, if you're here. It's like, yeah, it's it's a nice $75 tip, but I did my best to try to return it. And I actually went out my way. And I kept going in circles in the city and stuff, like where I dropped you off. So if you would have come, it's like, oh, hey, I'm right here. I'm right here. Just come get it. I know who it was, but it was okay. See that $1,200 like that is just like, yeah.
Look at
What
Archie. Archie's like, 1,200 is 1,200. What phone?
What the hell are you talking about?
And I contemplated it, right? I was asking the guys. I said I'd give it 24 hours, and I did, and I returned the money. And I took the 20, and then you know what? when they only handed me $20, you know what I did, right? When as soon as I drove away, as I was driving away, you know what I did, right? I hit him for a $15 return fee on fucking Uber.
Oh,
Returned item. Bitch, you only giving me 20. I would have been, listen, if they'd have gave me 50, I'd have been all right with it. I wouldn't have done it, but I had to do it. So you want to be fucking cheap and expect people to, you want people to be nice to you and cater to you, but you can't take care of them that are taking, fuck you. Fuck you. It's not even 10. They gave me 100. It's not even 10% of what they had.
yeah.
And they could have been asked out to 1,200. I'm not a thief. I wouldn't do it. I'm just saying. Rizzo, somebody left a phone. No, somebody left a wallet in Rizzo's truck 2 weeks ago. Driver's license, cash, credit cards. He sent a text message. He knew obviously he knew whose it was. Never didn't get a response for like 3 hours. You know what he did? He's like, fuck this. Went right to the Fort Lauderdale Police Department. Dropped it off at the police department. That's it. Got the fuck out. That's it.
No, but that's
Novus ain't giving nobody half.
no,
Novus ain't giving nobody half.
yeah. If you happen to leave your wallet with money in there, Novus, would you give them half?
Hell no, he ain't giving them half. Hey, I want to show you guys something, right? Lyft is up there today. I haven't even really looked at the markets today. I'm sitting here like I have had no desire to trade.
Yeah, today has been nothing, a no-go for me.
But
Nothing is moving the way that I
here
like.
we go. Here we go. Dig-a-dun, 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 dun, dun, dig-a-dun, 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 dun, dun. Let's see. That's not where I want it. I want it down here. Look at that. There we go. Fib level. Hitting fib levels. Lyft is the same way, bro. Lyft. I did see this, so I wanted to show you because I always show you guys Lyft. And I know you guys think I'm bagging on Lyft. I'm not bagging on Lyft. The only reason I've been messing with Lyft is because their new CEO says he was going to be different. Just like every CEO says they're going to be different. DK, when he came in for Uber, said he was going to be different. None of them are different. They're all full of shit. But here we go. You ready, Eddie? High to low.
I want to see. Hold on. I want to see what Novus is looking at here.
Okay, but look, perfect fib retracement. Here we go again. High to low. Another perfect fib retracement. Lyft's coming back down, bro. I'm not touching them until they get down to $10. That's all I'm saying on Lyft. I wouldn't guess with them until they get to $10. Oversold, overbought. Every time they get overbought, big downside. Every time they get overbought, big downswing. Every time they get overbought, big downswing. Every fucking time. Lyft is like clockwork. I should short the shit out of them right now. I should open up my account. I should short 100 shares of this right now. Matter of fact, you know what? What's today, Eddie? Eddie, what's today? Thursday?
Today is Thursday, the 31st. The 31st.
Okay. I'm gonna
The
go in there.
31st.
I'm gonna go into my paper trade account. And I am going to short 100 shares of Lyft right now.
It's been, well, again, for some reason I always do good when it comes to paper trading. It's just that the fear is not there. The fear is not there. But today I haven't really touched it.
All right, so right now they're trading at $11.76. I'm going to short 100 shares. It's going to cost me $1,175. All right, let's do it. Now we'll wait, see if it fills. I just did it. Just shorted them. Let's see if it fills. By the way, there's no shame in paper trading, y'all. There is no shame in paper trading.
Always.
That's why paper trading is where you get to test your ideas and your theories.
But with everything that's going on and with the news and stuff, make sure you guys pivot. Oh, winter's coming. Winter's coming. Mine's gonna be January, February. That's what I'm gonna be looking at. Um, I got my stuff. I need it anyway. It's been happening every year. But Patriot Supply is where I got my additional food. It might be stupid for some people, but for me, with
I tell you
because of
what,
experience.
I bet you there are a ton of people right now that just went through this hurricane that are wishing they knew about Patriot Supply. Archie says, let's go into 1226. Maybe. I don't, I can see them getting up there. If you look at my retracement level, I can see it.
I'm gonna see if I can get a link
12
to
bucks,
an affiliate
12
link for
bucks.
my Patriot Supply. So
Maybe they get there. I think they're coming down. This will be a short. Remember, I just bought 100 shares, but that's what I think. I think we might get to this $12 mark and then shoot right back down again. Lyft is like clockwork, bro. Lyft is like clockwork. What's Uber doing today?
yeah. All right, Novus. I see what you're looking at, Novus or Novice. I see what you're looking. I was looking at. I was having the same thought too. I
What's
was
that?
looking
What's
at
not
it.
looking at?
Yeah,
What are we talking about?
on Spy. Now it also showed me something on Spy, and then I was looking at it, and I was like, okay, I know I was looking at the right thing. So
See, I like what Driven Dad just said. We were talking about doing the right thing, and when I return the money, and Tony's like, you did the right thing, and you reap what you sow. It will make its way back to you. Remember, you just got an extension on life. I did, sir. I
oh
100% did.
oh okay.
100%. Thank you for that reminder.
Damn it! Did I just shorten my extension? God damn it! They haven't called.
You shorten your
They
extension.
haven't. They haven't called.
The
They
extension's
haven't called.
dangling?
So it's not my fault. They haven't called. Okay. So
What are we talking about, bro?
not because you're talking about because you did a good thing, so you got an extension. And I was like, wait, I didn't do a good thing because I haven't returned it yet. But I was like, wait, but it's not my fault because they haven't called back. I still have it. So I'm still good. I'm still good.
Yep.
Okay. God still loves
Novice. Yep. Well, God loves us all.
me.
Remember, Monday closed, so yeah, it's a holiday weekend. So how many people out there are going to shoot for the $1,000 this weekend? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 4-day weekend. Who's in the $1,000 gang class? Who's going to try to rip for $1,000 this weekend? Come back on Tuesday when we come back on live on Tuesday. Who's going to be able to show proof they made $1,000 Friday through Sunday?
Oh, just take a
Friday
picture
through
of
Monday.
the app. Take a picture of the app and then
That's
just
what I
send it
wanna
in. This way we can talk about it too. Be like, booyaka.
Aloha, Vinny. Boarding in Seattle now. Looks like we'll be arriving a bit early at 4:30 p.m. Yes. Have check bags, but they should come out first. Would you prefer we meet you on the upper departure level? At 4:30.
Oh, is that your favorite client?
No. Doing a favor for a friend.
So, hold on. Patriot Supply, guys. You guys gotta check them out. I have 3 months. I got 3 months supply, but my 3 month supply is for one person. They're doing a Jeep giveaway. They got some pretty good deals, and they have I guess you can call it like one of those bags with and all those supplies in it. But it's pretty good. See, this is my next purchase right here. 6 hour canned heat. I do have a fireplace here, but you can actually put it's heat, but I can heat up water in here too, which is I run out of water because the pipes freeze up, so I can't filter anything. Um, so if I can like get myself into water and get myself some water and heat it up, and I could actually cook food. I ran into that issue last time. But I can heat up water and it heat up the whole entire house too, and I can put this in my room. it gets cold. It gets like really, really cold here. So, and the
Yeah, you
apartments
got
here
the
are not well insulated, when it comes to other places that live where the temperature is always cold, or they're cold the majority of a lot of the times of the year. So, this one doesn't hold heat really good. And that damn chimney just what it does, instead of letting heat out, it just brings cold air in. It just like, and you can feel it.
All right, so we got let's see. Ramon's trying for 2K this weekend. All right. Archie says, I will be because Lyft is offered a $535 bonus first through the fourth. I don't get them, bro. I don't get nothing from
I don't
Lyft.
get none of that.
This is another reason why I'm always banging on Lyft, bro. Lyft don't offer me shit. Nothing.
I don't get none of that. Listen,
They don't like me, bro.
people,
They don't like me. Maybe I need to
people
change my
calling
name
me.
or something.
People calling me when they know that I'm doing the live. It's like, dude, Monday to Thursday, I
72
do a live.
rides. Ooh. Ooh. I'll try for
Oh,
1K. All
72
right.
rides. Okay.
See, now 72 rides is when you got to break down all the way down to the basic rides and
Yeah.
like we zoom and work to college.
It could be, you know what? It could be worth it as long as the surges are in there, you know, because I've
No,
done it
if you
before.
don't, if you
I've done it before, but because of the quest. If the quest is good enough, then those X rides are gonna be worth it. That's how my $2,000. So don't get me wrong, you work a lot, but you're doing it in a lot less time. So you work a lot less to make more money than you would originally make. You know,
right.
um, and
Oh,
then
that's what it is.
correct.
Archie hasn't driven in almost 3 months, so they're dangling the carrot out into him to try to get him to drive. Yeah, Raymond, bro, I don't get nothing from Lyft, bro. I barely get anything from Uber. Actually, Uber actually sent me a reservation request this morning. The only problem was the reservation request was 60 miles away from where I live. Like, what the hell? Why would I go 60 miles away from where I live for a $25 XL reservation going 3 miles or 4 miles, whatever it was? Yeah. Yeah. I'm right on that Uber. I'll be right there. I'll be right there. I'll be right there. All right, let's start wrapping it up, bro.
Yep. Let's start wrapping it up.
By the way, I'm already
Congrats.
up $4 on my investment on my short. Already up $4 on my short.
Yeah, I have actually eaten some of the food. I got to test it out. I made a mistake one time, and I had one whole entire bag. And I cooked it and I ate it, dude. But my belly just like grew like this big. It was so bad. But the thing was, each bag is dried. I didn't know. I didn't know. The bag was 8 servings, so I ate 8 servings in one shot, and I didn't let it sit enough. So once I ate it, it expanded even more in my stomach. Oh, dude, I was like, I ate like a week, in just that one bag. It was so bad, and then not only that, I said to myself, this is like the biggest freaking blooper of all time in my lifetime. I was like, I should have recorded it. You could tell because you could see my stomach, and I was like, dude, it just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger because I didn't let it sit in the hot water. Dude, 8 servings, 8 servings. But man, did I get sleepy. But yeah, Patriot Food Supply. I found them. I started using them, and they're pretty good. I still have my 3 buckets. I need to buy more though. I need to buy more because it did cost me like $600. All right, but better have it and not need it than need it and not have it. So, all right, let me find my. Hold on, I had something for you guys too. So freaking funny, so funny. So funny. Okay, here we go. Got it. Okay, I'm ready. Okay.
Ready?
Uh,
We
now
ready to
this
wrap
is
up?
gonna go. This is gonna
We
be
ready
a
to wrap up for the
metaphor.
weekend?
This is gonna be a metaphor. It's like just because people do right by your side, it doesn't mean that they're not gonna mess up. Okay, because when they mess up, it's gonna hurt. And then it kind of sucks.
All right. So we ready to go, y'all?
Yeah, we are ready to go.
All right. Want to thank everybody for tuning in this week. I know some of it got stale, but we try to get better. We're getting better at it. We're getting better at it. Y'all, hey, $1,000 gang, XL gang, let's get it going this weekend. Let's try to make some money out there. Everybody stay safe, Stay happy. Start focusing on your other streams of revenue.
Okay, and keep coming back in the mornings.
We'll see you Sunday, 2 p.m. Sunday, 2 p.m.
1 p.m. Central.
For the Sunday Pivot podcast. We're going to continue on our journey into YouTube. We're going to continue into that journey. All right, y'all. We're out. And we will see you later.
Pow.